Yo, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bryce Householder, and today I'm going to be showing off my entire supplement stack, all of the supplement and nutrition products that I take as a natural teen bodybuilder. So before we get started, make sure you drop a like, drop a subscribe, and let's just get right into it. I'm going to split this up into 3 segments. The first is going to be supplements that I take in the morning, then supplements that I take right before my workout, and then at the end of the day. But before we get into the first segment, I want to say that these are supposed to supplement a good diet. So you can't just take, these supplements and instantly start to put on muscle, because you have to make sure that you're eating enough protein, getting your macros, your calories, and these are just meant to supplement a good diet, not to replace an actual solid whole foods. So let's get right into it with the first segment, which is going to be my morning stack. I like to do a morning protein. This is different from my regular protein, which is just on Golden Standard. This is a coffee protein, basically. It is a ISO 100 dimetized Dunkin' Donuts cappuccino protein, and it actually has like 90 milligrams of caffeine. So it's really good in the morning to like replace something that you would usually take, like caffeine. And it's super good on the macros: 110 calories, 25 grams of protein, and less than 1 gram of sugar per serving. So overall, it's a pretty lean protein, really good just to get your day started. Let's take out the full morning stack. Usually I just take all of these and put it into one cap, but let's cover everything. This is a complete multivitamin. It's nothing really special. It's just your average multivitamin, and gives you all of the different micronutrients that you might need throughout the day. Then you have vitamin C. This is really good for your antioxidant. It just helps build your immune system and make sure that you don't get sick. It's a really good thing to add to your stack. This is 1,000 milligrams, and I take 1 pill. So the next up thing on our stack is vitamin D3 extra strength. So this is 5,000 ICU, and the main thing that you want to make sure with this is that you get extra strength. This is super cheap. It's only like $5, and honestly, this is one of the best supplements that you can get for bodybuilding, because it helps boost your hormonal testosterone. So anything that has to do with hormonal testosterone, your mood is going to improve. It's just going to take all of that and boost it. So there is one side effect with this, is that with your hormonal testosterone being boosted, it can make you a bit more horny, but that's the side effect of it. But yeah, make sure you get the extra strength kind, because this is going to actually feel a difference in your mood and your workouts right away as soon as you start taking it. All right, next up we got fish oils. Fish oils is really good because it helps with your joints, making sure that you're able to keep on doing the movements and making sure that your joints aren't wearing down while training. So I take 1 pill in the morning and 2 pills later in the day. And overall, this is something that you gotta have. It also helps with your heart, to make sure that you don't have any heart problems or injuries or anything like that. So this is really, really good. Even if you don't train, I would recommend taking fish oils. All right, next up, this one, it's not really necessary. It's ashwaganda gummies. So the main thing that you want to do with this is take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. It helps kind of relax you, calm you down, but it also can boost your dopamine, which is good. But if you stop taking it, you could see those levels dip. So make sure that if you are going to take it, you keep consistently taking it and not take it for a couple days and stop. So yeah, this is everything that I take in the morning. Overall, pretty solid stack, nothing too crazy. It's just basically just making sure that you hit all of the vitamin points that you need. But let's move into our next segment, which is going to be pre-workout and just kind of other supplements, not something that I take in a stack. So my pre-workout right now, I'm taking Woke AF. This is super high in caffeine, pretty high in stim. It's about 333 milligrams per scoop, but it's not really that good for pump and focus. It's kind of underdosed, and I'm just using the rest of it. I have another bottle of it because I bought it on Black Friday. But yeah, I'm just using the rest of this before I can get Rise. So that's my pre-workout that I'm running right now. And then let's get into my proteins. The protein that I take is just Golden Standard Whey. I mean, you can find it everywhere. I got this big bag for like $50 at Costco, but that was before inflation, so I don't know what it is now. I have another bag of it in there. So make sure if you get it for cheap, stock up. But this is 80 servings in this bag, and it was $50, so super, super cheap. The macros on it: 120 calories, 24 grams of protein, and 2 grams of sugar. So again, super, super lean. And there was only 3 grams of carbs in here too. So it's super good if you want to help hit your protein goals. And overall, I mean, why not take it? It's good for that extra protein. But now this one, it's not really something that I take a lot. We got Real Gains Premium mass builder. So this is really not for everybody. It's only if you're doing a hard bulk and you need the extra calories. I do not like this. The shakes from this is awful. You put 3.5 scoops of the powder, and the scoops are pretty big. I don't know where it is in there, but the scoops are pretty big. This gives you 600 calories, 53 grams of protein, and 82 grams of carbs in one serving of this. It's also like a 10-pound bag, and you get 30 servings. I think it was also $50. This one, you really only want to take it when you're hard bulking, and honestly, I don't really like that. Okay, next up, we also have creatine. This can be taken at any time. I actually haven't consistently taken creatine, but I probably should start because I just have never done it. I've never stuck consistent with it. But now let's move to our nighttime stack. So we've got zinc. This is 50 milligrams. This really helps with your immune system. It helps with your skin, your fingernails, your hair, just making sure that everything is just, not falling out. This, I actually don't take it at the moment, but is L-Carnatine. L-Carnitine is really good if you're on a cut. It helps your heart and burns fat too. This is actually a really good no BS fat burner. So add this to your supplement stack if you're on a cut. Really, really worth it. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the other options. It's like $10 for 30 pills, but I mean, it works. Okay, next, glucosamine. I forgot to say, I take 1 glucosamine in the morning and 1 glucosamine at night. This helps with mobility and flexibility, making sure, again, your bones and your joints are just stable and making sure that they're not, gonna break when you're doing training. But you wanna take this with your meals, so make sure that you eat this with some kind of carb. And then also, I take the last 2 fish oils, and then last but not least, magnesium. Magnesium is really good for your bone and your muscle health. It actually helps improve your muscle recovery time. So make sure that if you're training, especially hard and high intensity, you want to make sure that you're taking magnesium. So yeah, it helps with your bone, your heart, your health, everything overall. All of these, it's pretty basic stuff. You can head to Walmart and buy these. They're really not that expensive. I think you can buy all of the basic stuff for about $100, maybe throw in a protein and you could get it for $150. But yeah, that is my overall 100% supplement stack. The main thing that you want to make sure is you're taking this and you're adding it to a good diet, because none of this means anything if your diet is crap and you're just eating random stuff. So yeah, that is everything that I take as a natural teen bodybuilder. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about any of these things that were mentioned in this video, please comment it down below. I would love to answer some of those. But if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, drop a subscribe, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, y'all.